What's up, boys? Road to Lamborghini episode 43. It's a different background. We're in a different place because all the cars are being used and I do not yet own a car. So, although these are called Road to Lamborghini episodes, I don't even have a car yet. I don't even have my driving license yet. So, we're still working on getting that bad boy license because I just got other priorities in life. So, let's get into it, okay? So, I hope you guys all got richer today, better shape, made more money. That is getting richer. Made more connections, made more memories, got better, got close to Jesus, and just another day, another dollar, you know, I'm flipping saying. But yeah, today I'm going to talk about like why you need to give it your all. Hold on, let me put that down. Oh my gosh. Absolutely useless, right? But if you want to see the setup, actually you don't even need to see it. It's absolutely horrid setup because my tripod is broken, right? But we do it anyway, boys. We don't make excuses. My tripod is broken, like this part isn't working for some reason. So, yeah, we make do with what we got. I'm literally recording this on a stool. But anyway, we get back into it. So, you don't want to die like this. I'm going to get straight into it. You don't want to die like this. You need to go harder. The only times you're truthfully going to be happy in life is when you're giving it your all. Like, you need to be going harder because if you don't, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life. The worst experience of a man would be wondering what if. Like, would be living a half-assed life where you kind of got a little bit of results, you kind of made a little bit of money. Maybe you built a little bit of a business, but you didn't really take it all the way. And then you went back to a normal job. And then you just provided for your family-ish, but not fully. Like, that's the worst part where you're in the middle. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have to give it your all. Not even just because of the result. Not even just because you're going to live a way better life. You're going to be way happier. Your family's going to be way happier. You're going to be able to give people a better life, help more people in need, etc. But not even just because of that, and you're going to be able to be in way better shape, be more respected, etc. Learn how to fight, etc. Not even just because of the results, but because of for yourself. How can you live with yourself as a man when you don't give it your all? Bro, the reason why in the last 4 days now, or especially the last 3 days, today, yesterday, and the day before, these last 3 to 4 days have been so consistent. Like, especially today and yesterday, right? I just been on it, bro. The reason why is because I was just angry. I was just angry at my situation, right? I mentioned it on the videos, but I wasn't changing anything. Now I've changed things. Like, you've seen these daily uploads. We are now on the 5th of November. I have not missed a day. And I'm not going to miss a day this month, right? I don't care. I'm like extremely busy. I literally got a call in literally 5 minutes. So I've got to make this Road to Lamborghini episode really quick. But I'm just angry. I'm like, I wasn't happy with where I am. And now I feel happy. Why? Because I've built up some consistency. Because I've been disciplined. Because today I've worked hard. Yesterday I worked hard. The day before I worked hard. Whereas before that I was working hard, but I was kind of half-assed, to be honest. Right? Like, I wasn't always uploading videos. You guys saw that on my YouTube channel. I wasn't being as consistent on Instagram and posting, like stories and reels and that sort of stuff. I wasn't being as consistent with DMs and getting new clients. Whereas I wasn't even hungry for the money as much. I wasn't even hungry like I need to make money every single day. Whereas now I panic. I need to make money today. Not because I need to, as in I don't have enough money. I'm in a very blessed situation because of how hard I've worked in the past, right? But because I need to work hard, otherwise I don't feel fulfilled, bro. And it's the same with you. And I've been getting in insane shape, right? On the 2nd of November, was it a first? No, 2nd of November. No, first, it was the first, right? So first this month, so literally 5 days ago, I created a new workout routine. Since that day, I've been going every single day, right? I'm going to be taking Sundays off, but I started on a Sunday, right? So I went out Sunday, so I'm going to go 8 days in a row and then 7 days in a row. And then obviously not this Sunday, right? So today's Wednesday, I'm going to be going today, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then Sunday, I'll take a rest day, right? But I've been sticking to this new workout routine. I've been feeling so good. Like, I've been feeling so good about myself. Not even because of results. Like, yeah, sure, my arms are growing. And I'm getting bigger biceps, bigger shoulders, bigger back. As I mentioned, that's kind of the main key areas I'm focusing on right now. Bigger chest, etc. Like, upper body, right? But also, not even just because of that, but because I'm working harder. Because I'm doing more, bro. I'm telling you, it's not even about the results. Like, bun the results. Forget about the results. It's about the input. You feel so good about yourself as a man when you're doing as much work as possible. If you're in like doing cold calling, or you're doing life insurance, or you're building a personal brand, or you're running a coaching business, or whatever it is, right? Sorry, I just got a notification. Whatever it is you're doing, if you do $100 a day or $500 a day, you're going to feel so good about yourself. It doesn't even matter if you don't close a client. You don't have to, like, I always say make money every single day because it makes you addicted to it and you get in the flow, and what happens is you make money every single day. On that day, you're like, I did well, but you don't realize how well you've done when you make that amount of money every day. Does that make sense? Like, let's say you make $500 today. You're like, oh, that's good, that's good, that's good. You don't realize that if you do that over a 6-month period, right, that's 15K a month, times that by 6, you're making some serious money. right? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you're making good money, right? I'm not saying, like, obviously there's still levels to the game, but that's some good money, right? $500 a day, if you times that by 30, you're making 15K a month. 15K a month is really good money for, like, the majority of people, right? 30K a month times 3. Work that out, right? 33 times, obviously 90K, right? So you're making 180K, 90K every 6 months. Like, that's good. Like, now you're making good money, right? And then you level it up. And it's not like, especially in sales and business, it's not like you just stay at one point and then it doesn't go up. It almost always goes up. Like, you should always be making more money every next week, every next day, every next month, right? But anyway, it's just to tell you, like, it's not even about the results, bro. You just gotta fall in love with a game. Like, I'm so addicted to the game. Even if I made $0, right, which obviously doesn't happen because of a business I run, because of the way I structure things. If I made $0 this week, as long as I worked my ass off, I would be extremely happy, right? I'd be extremely happy. And, like, this is the next thing I wanted to quickly talk about before I have to end this Road to MBA episode, because as I said, I got a call, and then I still got another call to do, and then I got to sort out some admin work, and then I've got to go gym, and while I'm on the way to the gym, I'm going to sort out some admin work, and once I get back, I got another 2 calls, and then I need to have dinner, because I haven't had dinner yet, and then after that, I'm going to call my fiance and get ready for sleep, right? So I got a lot of things I got to sort out, and some probably small things on the side as well, which I've got to mention, right? But, I love this, bro. I love being busy. Like, today's been a hectic day. Yesterday was a hectic day. Today, I literally was lazy for maybe 1 hour. The rest of the day's just been boom, 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 boom. And that's how I like things. And this is the next thing I want to talk about, right? Lagging indicator. Right now, the work that I put in yesterday and the day before hasn't paid off yet. But it's going to pay off. Like, as in, like, of course I make money and stuff, but it hasn't paid off. The amount of work I did hasn't paid off, but it's going to pay off in like a week or a month. I know it is. Like, I've zeroed out. I've done this before. I've been in this locked in mode before. Maybe not as locked in as I have been today, yesterday and the day before. Like, I don't know if I've ever been this locked in, but like, I've been in a locked in mode, right? These last couple of days have just been crazy. Like, I don't even need sleep, bro. Like, I got 6.5 hours last night. I don't even need sleep or something like that, right? But I'm just attacking, right? And that gives me more energy. But anyway, everything is a lagging indicator. Like, if I keep up this consistency, which I am going to, it's not even an if, I know in a month I'm going to be I know November's going to be my record month. I already know that. But December's going to be even crazier. And then January's going to be even crazier. And then next year is going to be absolutely insane. Like, genuinely, if you just work on every single day putting in the work, it compounds, bro. This is what I'm saying. It compounds so much. You go to the gym, you give it your all today. You make a bunch of money today. You build it like business and you work on getting new clients today. Whatever it is you do, right, work-wise. You really give it your all, bro. I'm telling you, you're going to realize and you're going to look back a month later and you're going to be so happy. You can make so much progress so much quicker than you think when you're just about it. Just attack. Like, earlier in today, I was messaging some people. They didn't get back to me because they're in US time zones. So it's like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. for them. As I was messaging, I was like, oh, they're not getting back. All right, cool. Let me just do something else. Let me do WhatsApp calls where I'm going to call English leads, right? UK leads, because I'm in a UK time zone. So if I call US leads, they're still going to be asleep and they're probably going to get a really low pickup rate. If I do UK leads, by the way, I don't usually do calls, but I just start to use a new strategy. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's not exactly cold calling. But I was like, if I do UK clients, then I know they're probably going to respond because they're in the same time zone as me. And I started doing that and I got those clients. And now I've got like 15 or 20 DMs to respond to now from US clients because now it's later on in the day for me. So now they've all woken up and got about their day, right? But like, there's always something to do is my point. There's always something to do, bro. Like, if right now you can't call leads or you can't DM new clients or you can't post content, go to the gym. If you can't go to the gym, do some work. If you can't do some work, go and pray. If you can't pray, spend some time with your loved ones. If you can't spend time with your loved ones, like, one thing I'll tell you, do not just lie in bed and scroll on Instagram Reels. I know how tempting it is. Or go about your day. Like, this is one thing I'll tell you, right? Last couple of things, because I actually got to end this. I'm going to end this before 10 minutes, right? So this is going to be less than 10-minute video. Like, I know it's so easy to like go about your day while being constantly on your phone, right? Meaning like you're not intentionally on your phone. If you're on your phone to work, that's fine. But I know it's so easy to kind of get up and go on your phone first thing and then have breakfast while you're watching a YouTube video, while you're listening to something. And then after you do that, you go back on your phone and then 2 hours in, you realize you haven't done much. So you do a tiny bit of work and then you go back on your phone and then you have lunch on your phone. That's just such a boring life, bro. You know, the days go by like that. The days go by like that and you start getting frustrated at yourself. Instead, fix in a routine, lock in, right? Have a morning routine, have 25, 30 minutes without, without your phone, right? Where you're just clear on your vision, you're journaling, you're writing down things, you're envisioning things. You're working out your dream life, bro. Design your dream life here. Everything, last thing I'm gonna leave you with, everything happens twice. My auntie, we call her auntie, but she's not actually my blood auntie. But this lady, rest in peace, she passed away now like 2 years ago. She always used to say, this was a really good friend in Slovakia. As I say, we used to call her auntie, right? Or in Slovak, the translation to auntie. Anyway, she's a really, really good friend. She always used to say, everything repeats twice, right? And I never really understood the saying, but it's true. Everything repeats twice. And the way this like applies to business and stuff is you will have, I was wondering what that noise is, fireworks. It's because it's Guy Fawkes night. It's actually sick. I like fireworks, bro. They look kind of cool. Anyway, it happens in business and in life because you have a vision, you have a dream, you have an idea inside your head. That happens inside your head, and then the second time it happens in your physical reality, it happens in your life, and you start living your dream life. Everything happens twice, bro. I'm telling you, so true. So first, you need to design your life. If you don't know what life you want, it's not going to repeat in your reality because you don't even know what you want. How can God give you something if you don't even know what it is you want? If you don't, like, and if you're not even working towards it. Like, and this is the last thing I'm actually going to say, and this actually is going to be the last thing. I know I say that so many times, is God doesn't want you to be lazy. God did not create us to be lazy. Like, I know it's so easy as Christians or as people who believe in God and stuff to be like, not even aware that laziness is a proper sin, and you think like, let me make sure I don't swear, let me make sure I don't do this, let me make sure I don't do this, let me make sure I don't steal, let me make sure I don't blah, 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 blah. No, let me make sure I'm not lazy. I think laziness has become one of the, if not the most common sin, which people don't even realize is a sin at this point. It is a sin to be, it's literally one of the 7 deadly sins, to sloth. You are denying your own potential. If you work today and you work extremely hard and you make $2,000 today, right? Because you close 2 clients on 1K, or you close 4 clients on $500, or whatever it is, or you close 1 client on a 5K offer and he only puts 2K down, whatever it is, however your pricing structure, whatever businesses you run, whatever you do. If you make 2K today, you can spend that 2K on giving your mum, I don't know, taking your family out for a nice meal. Here in the UK, if you take your family out, it might be $200 or something. It's not too expensive, right? Or $150, depends where you go, obviously. And then on top of that, you also go to the cinema with your girlfriend and you give her an amazing time. Maybe that's an extra $100. Now you spent like $250, right? Or like, let's say $300. And you also book a flight for next week for you and your brother to go somewhere, you and your friend to go somewhere. You've made money, and now you get to literally use that money to live amazing experiences. This is why I say money is important, bro. I'm not saying it's everything. I'm not saying money buys happiness, but it's important. Because if you work on making money today, you can spend that money today on things. You can give money to charity. You can help people in need. You can go out and give money to homeless people. You can help your mum. You can pay for bills. You can go, your mum's about to buy groceries. You send her money to pay for them so she doesn't have to worry about it. You can help your dad. You can pay your dad so he doesn't have to. All right, boys, it cut off. But as I was saying, right, go chase that dream. Give it your all. And with that said, boys, that's the end of this Road to Lamborghini episode. See you boys tomorrow. Let's get after it. Let's make some money. Action. Speed. The Lambo Hurricane is coming in the next 12 to 36 months. Watch this. Peace out. Instagram in the description. See you boys tomorrow.